Today I'm going to summarize a book by Cialdini Pre-suasion. The more I learn about human psychology, the more it honestly terrifies me. Not because people are evil, but because it is shockingly easy to influence someone without them ever realizing it. And what you're about to hear? Your brain will try to convince you that you're too smart to fall for it. But every study says otherwise. Psychologists call it priming, tiny cues that shape your behavior before you even think you've made a decision. It's like someone rewiring your choices, while you still believe you're fully in control. Let me show you how invisible it really is. Researchers had an attractive man approach women at a mall asking for their number. Most said no, except when he asked in one specific location. Not near perfume, not near chocolate, not near jewelry. It was in front of a flower shop. Flowers, romance, romance, openness, openness, more yes. And when the women were asked why they agreed, every single one said the same thing. It had nothing to do with the shop. I made my own decision. They didn't. Their environment did. Another study had a man approach women while holding different objects. The winning object wasn't fancy. It wasn't expensive. It was a guitar case. Not the guitar, just the case. Why? Guitar, talent, creativity, intrigue. A simple cue changed the answer before the question was even asked. In an online furniture test, half the shoppers saw a homepage with cloud backgrounds. The other half saw coins. People who saw clouds cared more about comfort. People who saw coins hunted for bargains. When asked if the background affected them, everyone laughed. But their behavior told the truth. A salesperson kept losing deals on a $75,000 product. So he started saying this before revealing the actual price. Obviously, I can't charge you $1 million for this. And suddenly, $75,000 didn't feel so outrageous. Anchoring works like magic. Your brain compares the new number to the outrageous one, and suddenly the real price feels cheap. Another group asked people to try a new energy drink. Most said no. So researchers changed one sentence. Before asking, they said, "Would you describe yourself as an adventurous person?" Most people said yes. And then, suddenly, they were willing to try the drink. Why? Because they didn't want to contradict the identity they just claimed. There's a powerful persuasion trigger called unity. The feeling that you and I are on the same team. Once a banker told me, "This is the investment I believe in so much. I'd even recommend it to my own family." Instantly my guard dropped. Not because of logic, because of identity alignment. Humans trust what feels familiar, shared, connected. One of the wildest studies involved 18-month-old toddlers. They were shown different background images, a person alone, two strangers apart, two people standing close together. Then researchers accidentally dropped items. Only 20% of kids in the first two groups helped. But in the togetherness group, 3 times as many toddlers helped. Even babies, who can barely speak, are influenced by subtle cues of unity. These studies expose one uncomfortable truth. Your choices feel personal, but they are shaped long before you make them. By images, words, people, surroundings, things you never consciously notice. Not because you're weak, but because the human mind is built this way. Think of persuasion like planting a seed. The message is the seed. But the real power is the soil, the environment surrounding the message. If the soil is prepared, the seed grows effortlessly. If the soil isn't, the best message in the world won't land. Priming is about preparing the soil. 1. Appeal to shared identity. People say yes more when they feel you're on the same team. 2. Ask for advice, not feedback. Advice pulls people closer. Feedback pushes them away. 3. Time your requests. Ask after a win, not during chaos. 4. Match the other person's identity. I'm a student too. I'm also a parent. Unity. Trust. 5. Shape your environment. Your screensavers, music, workspace, all of it primes your behavior. 6. Set the mindset before the message. Bring people back to a memory, value, or identity before you ask for something. Use this ethically. If you manipulate people, others will eventually use the same tactics on you. And they will work, because no one, not even me, not even you, is immune to psychological priming. The goal isn't to fear persuasion. It's to become aware of it, to protect your mind, and to use influence responsibly, in your relationships, business, and life.